Hello, my name is Rebecca Iglesias. I'm the Instructional Design Manager at Spark Training, provider of healthcare training for correctional professionals, and winner of the Best Correctional Training Company 2024 U.S. Award from Corporate Vision. We collaborate with over 200 correctional sites to deliver training and partner with a variety of SMEs across corrections and healthcare to develop high-quality trainings that modify behaviors and solve problems. In 2024, we released Within Reach, Suicide Prevention Behind Bars, an immersive e-learning scenario designed to help frontline correctional officers identify red flags of suicide risk and respond appropriately. According to statistics from the Department of Justice, suicides were the leading cause of jail deaths between 2000 and 2019, totaling at least 6,217 in-custody deaths. Although we don't have more current data, it appears that the issue isn't getting any better. Frontline correctional officers are the first line of defense against jail suicide, making sure that they are trained to recognize and respond to suicide risk and active suicide attempts and help save lives. Spark Training has created multiple in-person and online trainings on suicide prevention. Within Reach was designed to complement these trainings by providing learners with a simulation to put into practice what they had learned. Within Reach is an immersive branching scenario that takes the learner inside a jail and explores 3 different work shifts, each with its own learning objective. The learner chooses an avatar, a new correctional officer, to walk through the narrative. They can interact with detainees and coworkers, which can lead to the discovery of information and opportunities to help others. In Shift 1, learners identify trigger events which are likely to be very stressful for the detainee. During conversations with other characters, learners can choose to screen detainees using the Ask Suicide Screening Questions form created by the National Institute for Mental Health to determine if there is suicide risk and respond appropriately if there is. In the second shift, learners experience an active suicide threat and can talk down the detainee. In the final shift, learners can respond to an active suicide attempt. There can be negative or positive outcomes to the actions or dialogue options that the learner chooses. For example, if a detainee is not identified as a suicide risk in the first shift, they may be the one threatening suicide in the second shift. Throughout the training, a mentor figure appears to give feedback and correct the learner when they made an incorrect or dismissive choice in their dealings with the detainees. The training was released to 516 learners across correctional facilities throughout the United States. 72% agreed that the training was immediately relevant to their job, while 71% were overall satisfied with the training. Of all the praise we received, the highest compliments had to do with the success of the training in getting the learner to recognize the humanity of the detainees in their charge. One learner stated that the training gave a pretty clear picture that detainees are human and have feelings. Another learner stated that they liked how real the responses were. There were some comments on the length of the training and some confusion about navigation, both of which will be addressed in future versions of this training and other game-based trainings that we create. Spark Training intends to take the immersive experience created for Within Reach and apply it to other trainings for different audiences. We have plans to create another version of Within Reach specifically for correctional nurses. Currently, we are also working on a critical thinking training that will utilize the same mechanics. Within Reach, Suicide Prevention Behind Bars exemplifies Spark Training's commitment to addressing critical issues in corrections through innovative, impactful training. By equipping frontline correctional officers with the tools to identify and respond to suicide risk, we are taking meaningful steps to save lives.